The opening scene of A Quiet Place is one of the most important moments in the movie. On its own, it is extremely tense and engaging, but its greater triumph is how it conveys exposition efficiently to the audience without the use of dialogue. I'm Evan Westman, and this is an interior analysis of A Quiet Place. When the term exposition is used, it's usually in reference to dialogue. In practically every movie, there's at least one scene where the audience needs to learn some kind of information, and these scenes tend to rely overwhelmingly on dialogue.
Brain function in the dream will be about 20 times normal. When you enter a dream within that dream, the effect is compounded.
Basically, your body will go to sleep while your mind travels back in time. As long as you're back there, past and present will continue to coexist.
Or occasionally songs. But in a movie like A Quiet Place, where the characters are forced to be silent, information must be conveyed by different means. In other words, the writers were forced to follow one of the most cited writing techniques: show, don't tell. The characters use sign language, but even this isn't used much for exposition in the opening scene. The way the scene plays out tells the audience a lot about the rules of the world, and especially about the monsters that inhabit it. From the title, we already know that silence is important in this movie, and in the convenience store we see the characters being extremely careful to stay silent. The toy rocket that the youngest child has is handled like a bomb, because it might as well be given the danger that it poses. But most of the information in this scene is conveyed in the last 30 seconds. From this one moment, we learn several facts. 1. These monsters can be avoided, but not defeated. 2. They can pinpoint the exact source of a sound. 3. They are very, very fast. 4. The monsters can hear almost anything. The sound of the rocket isn't that loud, but we can tell from the family's reaction, and the way the scene ends, that even a sound this small puts them in extreme danger. 5. They cannot be fought off or chased. When the kid is gone, he is totally gone, beyond a doubt. 6. The monsters can't use any other senses. The rest of the family is clearly not in danger in this moment. 7. Since the child doesn't move after turning on the rocket, we are shown indirectly that changing locations is a viable means of survival. 7 facts in less than a minute. That is pretty damn efficient, but it doesn't stop there either. The scene also gives us emotional exposition by setting up the daughter's wound that runs throughout the rest of the story. She feels guilt over her brother's death and thinks that her father doesn't love her because of this. The child's death also sets up the danger that the newborn child will pose later. When we see that the mother is pregnant, we already know the kind of danger that the baby will pose to the whole family once it is born. And on a meta level, this opening death implicitly removes the plot armor from all the other characters. The movie has shown that it is willing to kill even its most vulnerable and innocent character. This is a story where even a newborn child can die. By creating a situation that shows the audience what the rules of the world are, writers Scott Beck, Brian Woods, and John Krasinski give us all the information we need and more without a single word being spoken.